Okay, so in the last video I mentioned that with this lip we may come back and make some modifications to it later. Now that I'm looking back at the drawing for it, it does say it's supposed to be a 1/4 inch thick metal, so we're not using the 1/8 inch that we're using for everything else, and that's 1.5 inch instead of 1 inch for how far the lip sticks out. So let's make those changes. If you look on your browser bar, you kind of highlight over the top, move your mouse over the top. The feature will highlight once you get to it. So let's change the thickness of the metal first. Change this 0.125 to just 0.25. Finish your sketch and double click the extrusion next. Make this 1.5 inches here or here and hit enter. So now that sticks out the right distance. Good. Now we're caught up. Okay, and the next part is going to be making the envelope, the big box that goes around this. So if we look at the side, you see here's the part that we just created with the solid line going through here. And then the envelope actually extends all the way around the back side of it. And it just has this pocket of air so that all of the heat will get trapped inside there and end up being forced out through these holes we drill in the sides. Okay, so let's make a new part file. Just like before, right click, 2-point rectangle, start here. I need to check my directions. It is 26, let's click back on here, 26 by 26. The metal is an 1/8 inch thick. Oop, let's cancel that for a second. So let's offset this. And I mentioned the space in between is 0.125. And then this is actually going to be 30 inches long. Something didn't go right. 30 inches long. Enter. Okay, let's look at the back side of it. Same as before. Let's make a new sketch here. Let's finish our sketch and extrude just this part, 0.125 in, so it's flush. Okay, so now we have this big hollow empty box, and that's looking pretty good. We may go ahead and put in the hole for this opening here. So we have like a little fan, basically. They call it a scroll cage. It's just a little fan that spins around to circulate the air in here, to draw air in and to help force it out. There's the blower, so you get a little better idea of what it looks like. And I don't know if I have on here what he was thinking for it. I don't see it. But I do have extra notes that noted it, so I'll just go to those instead. Let's look at the bottom side of all this. Make a new sketch. We're going to make a rectangle. If you use a vertical constraint, you can grab one of these midpoints and line up the midpoints so that if I were to stretch these sides out, they'd adjust symmetrically. This is going to be about 4 inches wide. We want at least an inch here. And let's make this a foot wide. Okay. We're also going to offset in, make this 0.125 for the thickness of the metal, and let's extrude this out. Let's go 0.75. Alright, make a new sketch here. Finish that sketch. Make a new cutout. We're taking off 0.125. And now we have a hole in the bottom of the box. Good. And for now, this will be good enough for our envelope.